Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Every leadership has their own style, but this one, that of Tinubu, the blueprint is not good. The implementation is not good. The House of Assembly, the National Assembly, and the House of Rep, they are not doing their work. There's no check and balance. So we don't know really what is going on, who is really piloting the affair of Nigeria. Economically, we are down. Nigeria economy, the GDP is down. Notice working. People are hungry. There's no work, no employment, nothing. So people are hungry. Those that are benefiting, they are very few, just insignificant. Those are the political supporters that benefit from his government. They are the one calling for him to come back in 2027. They are benefiting. Like I'm not ready to call him to come and rule again. Even I'm surprised by now. National Assembly is supposed to have impeached him because the blueprint is not working. The economy is down, everything is down, but nobody is there to say. So only those few that are benefiting from his government that is encouraging him to come back. I think by now 2 years is enough for him to know the area he has gone bad. Come back and try to address the situation of the country. Next, the National Assembly have to wake up too. They should not be supporting whatever the president said they support because they are benefiting from it. They have to stand and do what is right. We have learned men that National Assembly, House of Rep, they are all there. They know what to do, but they decided to support the president because they are benefiting from his coffers. And again, the political situation in Nigeria now, all the political parties are defecting to APC, which means something is wrong. They are not speaking the mind of the people. They are only doing it for the selfish interest. Akwa Ibom governor just defected. Other governors, Edo State defected, which means something is wrong. It's like there is a military rule on that too. That is what is happening. So we have to wake up. The president, the House of Assembly, really they have to wake up and address the situation.
The democracy we are celebrating today is a failure, a complete failure. If we should be going by the norms of democracy, where we had about democracy from particularly the Western country. But what we are having here in Nigeria is opposite side of it. I don't know exactly what to describe. Particularly the APC government, since they came in from General Muhammad Buhari retired, till the day that Ahmed Bola Tinubu took over, it's just the same story. Promising upon promising upon promising, and nothing is being done in Nigeria. You can see, you are a Nigerian until you are a pressman, you can go around and see by yourself. The country is not moving forward. The country is not moving forward in terms of economic development, in terms of, in fact, generally, the country is not moving forward.
But there are actually people who feel otherwise. And those people are actually even calling on the president to begin to gear up for 2027. Do you think that is actually...
Yes. In a situation like this, there's one adage that says in Igbo language, but let me see if I can translate it in English, that when the community is in chaos, there are people benefiting. So you cannot tell me there are people that are benefiting from the government. But the parameter to scale the country generally, you can see that people that are suffering is in high number than these few gangsters that are in the government who may be promoting the interests of the president and his government. They are few, they are very handful. So you shouldn't use it as yes, people may be supporting his government. I didn't argue with you, that's quite true. But what we are saying generally, how do we fare? We fare bad. Myself, I felt bad. Let me start from myself. I've not eaten this since morning. That's the number one scorecard. That is one over. I prefer democratically elected government, because there is where people they should do better than this. They know what to do. Because many of our population, they travel abroad to this Western country. Whenever they want to make comparison, they tell you America do this, Britain do this. Is this what is happening in Nigeria today? Is it what is happening in America and Britain? They used to compare when in terms of maybe they're selling fuel so amount. they will come back and tell us they are selling for a so amount in this place. What is the economic or the take home of citizens per day in those countries they are using to compare us? That is where they are. I don't understand if they are doing their calculation very well. Somebody there may be taking, let's say, $100 per week. $100, you put it here, which is 100 naira. What can 100 naira buy to you? You use it to compare somebody that is taking 100 naira in Western country, which you know that he can spend and see have reserve from that $100. They are not calculating better.
I believe we have democracy in Nigeria to start with, because the Tinubu government believe they can do anything and go away with anything they want to do, because we don't have democracy. If we have democracy in Nigeria, I don't believe the things we see today will be happening again. If we talk about 2027, unless we have new breed that will come up, because if it is between these Tinubu, Wike kind of settings, zero for Nigeria. Zero, because they are the same lion that are eating the wealth of the state, of the country. So there's nothing good that can come out from them. That's the truth. Me and you know that. Because in our life before, we've not seen where the president's son will be using the president's personal jets to be traveling, but it's happening now. Very soon, the president's daughter will start giving us speech. Yes, not that they are not really working. They are not working. There is no democracy in Nigeria.
So if we are to talk about democracy, every arm of the government should be all left to do their jobs the way they are. Like the legislation, which is the National Assembly, they are meant to do their own. Leave the executive to do their own, and leave the judiciary to do their own. It's not because you appointed me will make me I will not talk. I will talk. But because you appointed them, they don't know how to talk. They won't talk because they know you remove them. The chief judge of the federation is not being appointed by the presidency. Huh? So, democracy in Nigeria today, it is not working. My suggestion for it to work, which is the way forward for it, is one, there should be separation of power, proper separation of power. So, with that separation of power, there will be checks and balances to every arm of the government. Secondly, the masses are crying. Even me talking to you, I'm crying. Oh. What we used to buy for 5 naira, today we are buying it for 25 naira. That is, you have additional 20 naira on top of it, which is very bad. Fuel as per se, which governs, in fact, fuel tackles the whole economy. It embodies the whole aspect of this Nigerian economy. The man that goes to market to buy foodstuff will be charged based on what they bought their goods from and how they transport their goods. The woman in the saloon will also increase her price because the fuel price has increased. The person in the business center that used to type something for just 50 naira is not typing for 250 naira because she bought fuel at a higher price. Me, I'm a driver. I bought fuel for 90-something naira. You don't expect me to drive my passengers for 50 naira. I will even plan to charge for 1,000 naira for any trip I will charge you. So, in every case, the government is always the root cause of all our problems. So democracy, as it stands now, we are not enjoying it. Rather, we are in autocracy, not democracy. So with these few words, I believe I've been able to explain to you that we are not enjoying the democracy. And our president, who is looking upon going for 2027, what are you going for? Our VAT used to be 0.5. How much is it today? It is going up. We are talking of how to increase what's it called? These bills that is going for. You are lobbying the National Assembly. Anything you tell them is rubber stamp National Assembly that we have today. His Excellency, right, Honorable or Senate President Godswill Akpabio, these were not the mandates we gave to you when you were a governor in your state. We are things like this. No. Now you are the Senate President, number 2 man of the country. Not even number 3 because the number 2 is not functional, which is the Vice President. It is you, the Senate President, we are looking up to. Pass a bill that will be beneficial to the masses, not anti-party, not anti-masses bill. How can you tell me that a governor will run away with our billions and at the same time the EFCC don't know where to find him? Yet you know where to find a very dark man. because he demanded for the money that were deducted from his mother's account. You know where to find him, but you don't know where to find a governor. Why are we deceiving ourselves in this country? Why are we deceiving ourselves in this country? Democracy in Nigeria is not functional. It can never be functional with these sectors we have. The EFCC you produced, is it not the ones you are using to fight those that are not for you? Leave this organization, leave these parastatals to do their works the way they were established for. The ICPC, how many government officials have they arrested? Since everybody have chosen to be in one party system, how many persons have the EFCC come after? Nobody. But let me tell you now, just tell me that, Daniel, I want to join Yahoo, EFCC will come for me. If I want to join Yahoo now, EFCC will come for me. But they don't know where the governors are. Imagine a governor did a railway project and left it like that for how many years? And each of those pillars, I guess, is more than 10 million. 50 billion. EFCC don't know their houses anymore. And you say we are in democracy. Government of the people, for the people, and of the people. This is not government of the people. This is autocracy. One man will stand in his office and give an executive order, and everybody must obey. Otherwise, the army police will come after you. Is that democracy? So, if the democracy is not working, the military should take over.
Let me be a little bit sarcastic about the economic situation of Nigeria. The president is trying. In fact, APC government, since they came on board 2015, they have been doing well. We have various landmark projects by APC government. We have a train road leading from Nigeria to Niger of no economic value. It's a landmark project. We also have a coastal way under Tinubu that is ongoing, a landmark project. So whoever that says APC government is not trying, that person must be out of his mind. We want APC government, in fact, we want Tinubu to continue and become president for life. After his death, they hand over power to Sheyi Tinubu. For a president without proper investigation to put state of emergency, which is undemocratic, if you know your constitution as I know, because they have been trampling on the constitution for a very long time. And I think the constitution is a shambles of itself. No power starter is working. All you do is, anybody that is on power, they will use you as a tool. And when they succeed after their tenure, the next person that comes will use you as a tool. Nothing is working in the country. If you're in power, grab money, empower your friends. After your tenure, you leave. Another person comes, grab money. After his tenure, he leaves. And borrowing is the order of the day. Nigeria budget is nothing to show for. That's why I said the system is not working. But I said the president that we have on board that is doing coastal way have to finish it. After coastal way, you do another way, mono way, that will also fly from Lagos to somewhere again. Even though it is Badagry, I don't care. You understand? So it's a landmark project they are doing. There is one thing about Nigeria youth, we're also the problem. After we have a good protest with good ideology and good intention, we have what we call counter protests. People that will come and disrupt the protest. People has been protesting. If you know your history properly about women riots, different protests has been going on. The previous one we had end bad governance. During the Buhari was one we had NSAS. This government we have had end bad governance, and it has yielded nothing. Way forward, like I will say, I'm a Christian. Let me bring in that side. Who said looking unto Jesus. We should be looking unto God. And the thing is, there's a place for man and there's a place for God. Nigerians, we love prayer. Like I said, I'm a Christian. I don't condemn prayer. We pray. And the Bible says faith without work is dead. When you pray, there's a place where we are supposed to take action. This microscopic few in politics cannot be compared to the number we have as citizens. If the citizens in one voice can rise up and take back the country which they belong, I think we'll be making a headway. Because even some persons in the military, some persons in the armed forces too, are complaining bitterly. Even though they are handicapped based on their nature of work, they can't react. They can't react. That is why you see them as if they don't know the truth, or somebody will say they are being used. But I say if Nigerians can rise and take back the country, 2027 is coming around the corner.
Exactly.
We've seen door-to-door and the rest of it, different campaigns and cross-carpeting like political harlots from APC to PDP, from PDP to... It's nonsense. Nigeria doesn't have a policy that is working. This problem, Nigeria problem is long. It's been long this problem started, and this constitution that we are using is not Nigeria constitution. This thing was already put together, if you understand 1999 constitution as amended, compared to what we have decrees from military, which it was very selfish for a lot of persons because of their region, their tribes, their belief. If I'm in power, I make some decrees that will be favorable to our place, to my people, and forgoing or letting go of other tribes and other religion. You see, is a problem, and we'll make it 1999 constitution amendments. We've had what we call what is it called? During Jonathan administration, he has a constitutional forum. So that would have helped a lot. You understand? Amending, because this is a modern day reality. We have understand our faults. We have seen some errors and some loopholes, like the lawyers will call lacunas, that is embedded in our constitution. We are supposed to correct it. But the rubber stamp House of Representatives, both the Senate and House of Rep, cannot give us what we want. The same thing we have rubber stamp state assemblies and the rest of it. Cost of living want to kill the living. You understand? But all the same, like I said, is Nigerians to rise and take the Nigeria that belongs to them. At the polling unit, I like people in authority, like I said, our senators in the House of Rep. Remember, they are trying to pass a bill that will be a criminal for you not to come out to vote. Why? Because they know that the people has lost confidence in the previous election. We know what happened in this state. You can just go rewrite election. Why would I stand under the sun take the whole pressure and the rest of it, come out and vote, and at the end of the day you turn my vote, you carry it to give to somebody else who did not win the election? And you still want me again to come out and vote? Come on. Somebody that said he's INEC chairman spent how many billion in Beaver and which other machine based on the election, and you said the Beaver has technical issue and the rest of it was not used, and it was not called to be proved. You know how many billion that was spent to get that machine, and you said you can't prove such person, and you want me again in that system to come out and vote? The confidence has been lost. So what will I come out with? I'll just, let me just consider, use my number and write it and give to other persons. Okay, we are 20 persons that is accredited in this unit. We have 19 valid votes and 1 invalid vote. After A won the election and B lost, you change it to B, and you want me to come out now? No. It can't be done in the polling unit, my brother. The confidence is not there, except there will be electoral reform that will guarantee that trust and that confidence to the populace, and they will come out and vote. But for what just transpired in last election, I don't think that confidence is lost. Even make is it death warrant or what they want to do? Is it prison or what death penalty or what penalty if you don't come to vote? That thing is nonsense. It's dead on arrival.
Understand? No food in the country again to eat. If you ask individual, they will tell you that there is no food, and truly no food. If a young man can eat, he cannot be able to afford the money to pay. You know that the things are very worse. That person can go armed robbery. Not like that. So to feed now is a problem. People are no longer feeding well, and plenty people are dying. Nowhere that is good again. I didn't see a place that is good. Even university, what do they sell at the school fees in them are going higher. Everything is going wrong. So I didn't see any area that is good again. So I want the government to do something, to bring solution. Even this fuel substitute, I wanted them to bring it back how it is before. We are suffering too much. If they don't know, if the government they don't know that masses are dying every day, things are going wrong, they should come down and ask one on one as you people can. Understand? So things are very rough. They should amend the things. We are suffering too much. Understand? Tinubu own is the worst. We cry for the last man that ruled, but this is own now. Is the worst. Food is not normal longer. Human beings are no longer eating. That's the worst one. They should bring food now so that we can see food to eat. Understand? We are in Nigeria. Let the man do something now. I heard that the man is an elderly man. Why now everything is going wrong? You know what is good and bad. Let him come down. Understand? It's getting how many years now? He do what is right.
Okay.
Let him do what is right.
Okay.
See the affairs of the youth. See the affairs of mama and the papa and them. Control the things that is bad. All this is substitute. I want you to bring oil to the normal price. Yeah, it is before. The problem that we are having in Nigeria now is because of the oil, diesel, fuel. All those things is the problem. What I'm seeing in Nigeria now is very bad. I'm seeing very bad thing in Nigeria. I wonder as if this country is the country where I was born. Even as my age, I want to leave the country, run to outside the country, because things are very bad and very worst. See what I'm selling here, I cannot be able to see it to buy with my money. But all this yam and the potato beans is produced in Nigeria. Understand? But myself, I cannot be able to buy with my money because it's very costly. Understand? As I'm selling here, things that I'm observing is that the youth, young boys in them, can come and buy something here. Maybe they buy something of food to eat, 2,000, 1,500. When they eat finish, they will drop their clothes, they run away. They cannot be able to pay me the money because they are jobless, they are not doing anything. Plenty of them are rooks. They come to do 419. Sometimes they will say they will do, let me do this thing for them, money. When they give me this thing, I give them, when they give me the account number is not working. They just do me 419 and eat my food and they will run away. If it is better country, such things cannot happen. I don't know what government are doing. Whether they want the whole masses to die before they will pick up, do something. Country is not working. I don't know that. I don't know whether we are having president or governor in this place. Everything is not working again. The place is going worse every day. When you hear that the things will be good, that time we are living worse. Understand? No food in the country again to eat. If you ask individual, they will tell you that there is no food. And truly no food. If a young man can eat, he cannot be able to afford the money to pay. You know that the things are very worse. That person can go armed robbery. Not like that. So to feed now is a problem. People are no longer feeding well. And plenty people are dying. Nowhere that is good again. I didn't see a place that is good. Even university, what do they sell at the school fees in them are going higher. Everything is going wrong. So I didn't see any area that is good again. So I want the government to do something, to bring solution. Even this fuel substitute, I wanted them to bring it back how it is before. We are suffering too much. If they don't know, if they don't know, if the government they don't know that masses are dying every day, things are going wrong, they should come down and ask one on one as you people can. Understand? So things are very rough. They should amend the things. We are suffering too much. Understand? Tinubu own is the worst. We cry for the last man that ruled, but this is own now is the worst. Food is not normal longer. Human beings are no longer eating. That's the worst one. They should bring food now so that we can see food to eat. Understand? We are in Nigeria. So let the man do something now. I heard that the man is an elderly man. Why now everything is going wrong? You know what is good and bad. Let him calm down. Understand? He's getting how many years now? Let him do what is right.
Okay.
Let him do what is right. Okay. See the affairs of the youth. See the affairs of mama and the papa and them. Control the things that is bad. All this is substitute. I want him to bring oil to the normal price. Yeah, it is before. The problem that we are having in Nigeria now is because of the oil, diesel, fuel. All those things is the problem.
Inside the Niger Delta,